Thousands of Spanish health workers were on Saturday out on the street of the country's capital, Madrid, to demand for improved wages and better working conditions for workers. Now, the protesters also expressed concern over the high number of doctors leaving the health sector to work in other countries due to the lack of motivation from the Spanish authorities. The latest protest was called by neighborhood associations, labor unions, and leftist political parties. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Overworked, underpaid and short-staffed. This is the situation that these healthcare professionals in Madrid say they're being confronted with every single day. Now, these protesters claim that primary healthcare clinics across this region have descended into chaos following the Madrid government's decision to open up to 80 24-hour health centres without hiring any extra staff. Unions say the increased workload added to a shortage of staff and equipment has forced many healthcare workers to leave the profession altogether.
The problem here is that we find way better working conditions in other regions and other countries, so people end up leaving. The problem is not that we don't have people willing to work. The problem is that here they are only offered monthly or weekly contracts, so they leave.
Now, this protest comes a few days after an indefinite strike was called by doctors and health personnel working in emergency services here in the capital. The poor working conditions, added to the fact that doctors in Spain are relatively low paid when compared to their counterparts in Europe, is also resulting in an exodus out of the country. Now, the last decade has seen up to 20,000 Spanish doctors emigrate abroad. What's more, unions say it's also becoming increasingly difficult to attract new people into the healthcare profession. And with thousands of doctors set to retire in Spain over the next decade, this country could see a serious shortfall in medical staff in the next few years, unless, of course, the authorities make working in the healthcare profession a much more attractive proposition than it currently is.